Hi. Okay, so this is a weirdo video. So I'm thinking to myself on the way to the store. A lot of people think I'm being rude, but I'm really being a minimalist. And not in an artistic sense, but I'm being minimalistic. And you know, I just if I just yeah, I'm being minimalistic. I mean, there's no better way to say it than that. Now, I tried looking that up in dictionaries, but they just want to talk about art and, that sort of thing. And they don't want to they don't want to really define it. They're being lazy, I think, at least the one I looked at. Well, I looked at a couple of different things, but I mean, you should be able to get it right away. I mean, I don't know. Google's not set up great. Google's set up to make money, not do things efficiently in terms of, you know, being user oriented. Let's put it that way. It's not user oriented, it's Google oriented. It's a one-way street. Anyway, they're minimally giving you what you want. So I was going to talk about something else, speaking of minimalism. So I badmouthed marriage in a video before. That's not to say, to just, kind of like leave it out there, because I think that there is a place for engagement, because you still wear a ring so that people you're not intimate with who might approach you have an opportunity to notice that you have a special relationship with somebody, if that makes sense. Now, I noticed when I was wearing a wedding ring that a lot of guys saw that as a challenge, but because I never walked around for a long period of time with an engagement ring, my theory is that they won't touch you if you're engaged, because they know they don't stand a chance, because you're also telling them that it's a living relationship. It hasn't become a marriage and you haven't gotten tired of it. There's not an opportunity in there for them, in other words. So it's actually a stronger statement socially to other guys. And then and I'm like, I see, when I was in dormitory, the Via Maria, which was a dormitory for girls, it was run by nuns. There was a girl there. There were girls from all over that had come to San Antonio to study, or, whatever it is, usually study. And there was a girl there from Mexico. And she told me she had been engaged for 20 years. And then she explained to me what the culture is that he goes and does his thing. In other words, he is with other women, but she's not supposed to be. And that's okay with her. And she's busy working on herself, and he's off, working on himself too, and just getting relief, but he's committed to this pre-arrangement. So, I mean, I'm not saying that that's the way they do it is like, an optimal thing. I think, it should work both ways. But that was good for her. She said, in my social circle, this is very common. So I'm like, okay, different culture. But the idea is that, why do they, have to be married? If they're engaged and living together, say, for example, that's a commitment. You're making a public statement every day you go out. You know, maybe you even have an engagement party. I don't know. Or an engagement announcement or something. You send cards, something. I don't know. I mean, you don't have to have a party. You could just send out, you know, information.